Eat this, drink that, go.
Remember the HCA East Florida Hospital Emergency Room wait times at hcaeastflorida.com. Hey, we are streamed on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and YouTube Live as well.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, so make sure you check us out on those 3 platforms. We're so pleased to be joined by an old friend. It's Chef Andre Bienvenu.
Thank you for coming.
This is Joe's chef, and we're here in this
Thank you, sir.
wonderful place. He does magic back here. You've got some.
We're in the prep kitchen.
We are.
Nobody ever gets to come to Joe's
well,
prep
now
kitchen.
you can see what it looks like.
Is, yeah.
You've got something special, something new that you did this year. Brian was bragging about you earlier. Lobster mozzarella?
Yeah, first of all, welcome home to Joe's.
Thank you.
It's great to have you guys here.
Yeah,
this is an item that was, actually I was telling Brenda earlier, I had one of my employees come to me and his daughter came up to me and said, hey chef, can you make a lobster mozzarella? And I'm thinking, I've never heard of it before. So we put it on our summer menu and it did so well, we're gonna put it on our fall menu.
Nice.
So we're gonna make it real quick.
How do you make this thing?
It's a pretty simple dish. We have, basically it's a wonton wrapper, egg roll wrapper. And we take our lobster meat, which is with diced onions and diced celery. Okay. We're gonna add our mozzarella cheese, a little clarified butter to help bind it.
Everything's better with butter.
Yeah. Salt and pepper. We're gonna toss it. And the wrapper, we're gonna rub a little bit of water to help seal it up when we make it. So, but it's great to have you guys here in my home away from home.
You make it all look so darn simple too,
so
doesn't it?
easy.
Just so easy to do it.
Okay.
He's done this
So
in
you're
our
getting
studio kitchen.
getting excited for the
It is. It's, you know, I always say this time of year, it's like I have a canvas, but I have no paint.
Right.
So I'm excited for the October to roll around. So,
Right.
okay, so we're just gonna take it. We're gonna roll it.
Does that look spectacular?
Oh my
Okay. We crimp the sides. And then from here, what we do is we take a standard breading procedure, which is flour, egg wash, and panko breadcrumbs. And we're gonna fry it up and we're gonna have you taste it later on.
Sounds great to me.
Okay.
We've got invited to the Joe's special table back there. We'll try some food later.
goodness.
The
Item
second
number
dish.
2.
This is a dish that we did about 2 years ago. My wife is a huge escargot fan,
Right.
and she loves scallops. We're both from the Northeast, so I said, why don't we combine the two and see if we can make this go? So we tried it a couple years ago, and it's funny, when you try something, you know you can't take it off the menu when it becomes successful.
Right.
So what we've done here is we've taken our escargot dish. We're gonna add a little bit of bechamel sauce to each of the little cavities here.
Bechamel.
Bechamel.
And what's bechamel?
It's made with milk.
Yeah.
So we add that there. This helps add a little more flavor to it. We're gonna season our scallops. We get them flown in fresh from the Northeast. I like to say everything's better from the Northeast.
Yeah, well, you know, New England, you missed New England, didn't you?
Did you see how he just slid that
did,
in
I
there?
know.
I gotta
Just,
plug my
you know?
Northeast
Yes, he
heritage.
did.
So one scallop in each little cavity. So
Wow.
You sit around at night and dream of these things,
I know.
or what do you?
you know what? We get to an age where we do dream about food all the time. So next we're gonna add our herb butter, which goes right on top.
Oh no!
Okay. We add a little bit of king crab that goes on top of that. And then it gets hit with an artichoke. So the layers, you got multiple layers here. And then what we do is we bake it for about 10 minutes. We take it out of the oven. Then we're going to put our herb breadcrumbs on top of that.
Right.
And finish it off in the oven. And you're going to try that later on today also.
And what do we call this? We just calling it.
We just call it a baked scallop with artichoke and king crab.
God,
But it's done on the
looks
escargot
spectacular.
style.
Now they'll open here in case you just joined us. October 15th, first day of the main dining room, but they do have the takeout in the cafe that's available all the way
pre-season
through.
is going
Pre-season,
on.
that's right. And that's the Tuesday through Sunday, correct?
Yep, Tuesday
That's
through
right.
Sunday.
And they're open from 11 a.m. until 9 at night. So go ahead and enjoy that as well. We're going to try these great dishes. We've got some great wines to pair with them as well. Now, the takeout menu, Chef Ronnie's going to step in and show us what he does over there because they do some special things. Brian and Brendan and I talked a little bit about some of the elements, but he'll fill us in. I can't wait to see what he's making. Do we know what they are?
We are going to do a salmon dish,
No.
right? And I think an orange.
Oh, well, don't
The
give it
orange-
away.
yeah,
We'll have to stay tuned. We'll come back with more right after this from Joe Stonecrab on Eat This, Drink That, Go.
Eat this, drink that, go.
Remember the wait times of the HCA's Florida Hospital emergency rooms. Average in the single digits, less than 10 minutes. Just go to hcaeastflorida.com. Chef Andre prepared these 2 wonderful dishes for us, and this scallop dish is spectacular.
Welcome to the chef's table.
Thank you. And maybe the most inventive dish I've seen in a long time. This is the lobster mozzarella
This is
dish.
the lobster mozzarella you prepared earlier.
Sticks, yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is the scallop escargot dish we have.
Wonderful.
And what's fun is a customer gave you the idea.
Yeah, yep. Gave the
So, right.
idea, and we ran with it, and we'll see how it goes. But it's definitely been on the menu this season, and this has been around for about 2 years now, so doing really well for us.
I can see lots
So-
of kids. My kids would adore
Oh,
this.
exactly.
Just absolutely adore it.
Well, this kid will adore it.
Yes, I know.
And
Chef,
we're going to pair this with what?
Jeff,
All right.
thanks so much, Chef Andre.
So some of the wines I'm going to be giving you today. These are Rigolo wines, which are from Argentina. It is one of the highest altitude wineries in Argentina, in the Mendoza region. It's a little over 4,000 feet.
Wow.
So the first one we're going to do, which would be the red, which I could say the scallops would go fairly well with it, is a combination of a Malbec Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay.
So that's the first one I'm going to pull for you.
And the reason we're doing that with the scallops is because the richness of the scallops
Yes.
need to be
And the butter.
right.
Yes, I mean, everything tastes good with butter. Julia Child said it right.
I mean, these both look so amazing.
Don't
So
they?
this you can get when they reopen October 15th.
Right.
This is not on the takeout menu.
Correct.
The second wine is also from Rigolos, which is Quintero. Now, the Quintero is their Sauvignon Blanc. Again, Rigolos is just into the United States. It is extremely popular in Europe, especially in England. I think we're the only place in Florida that has this right now.
Wow.
That's how new it is. We put it onto the summer menu towards the tail end, and it was a huge hit. But there is one other wine I'm going to show you that I'd like you to try.
Okay.
Okay.
Along with the Rigolos, rosés have taken off, especially here in South Florida.
They're hot.
Right.
So
Year round.
the
And
wine.
they're perfect for South Florida.
I know, and that's why they've taken off. We went from one rosé wine to now we have 5.
Wow.
And it's not the Beringer.
Right.
Beringer's there though, if you like it.
Right.
But this particular wine is called Hampton Water. It's made by Gerard Bertrand from Provence, France, and he did it in partnership with John Bon Jovi.
How cool.
And this particular wine is now. Oops, he got the top on it. He is sold out on it.
Oh.
Basically, it's the state of Florida, state of New York, and Illinois. That's it.
And
Now this
But
one
you
will
can get
balance
it at
with them.
Joe's.
Yes.
What would you recommend with this?
This one you could, I would say, go also with the lobster mozzarella.
Right. Now, and stone crabs, I guess, with this would go well?
Absolutely. Stone
Yeah.
crabs will go both with the Sauvignon Blanc
Right.
and with the rosé.
Right, and a Chardonnay if that's what you like. What you have? We have the rosé.
The rosé.
Now these are Chef Andre's lobster mozzarella sticks.
Oh,
Don't forget the spicy
Oh, yeah.
tomato sauce.
we got to try the sauce.
Oh,
Or if you're from my neck of the woods, you call it spicy tomato gravy.
it's the most unusual dish I've had in a long time, and it's spectacular, isn't it?
Oh my
It's
God.
done just so perfectly. And the combination of the mozzarella and the lobster.
Chef, this is so good.
Oh man, it's good.
And you know what? He has a smoking room and he does the nuts, that you get at the bar. Does all kinds of creative things. He is amazing.
You know what's great about Joe Stone Crab, Brendan?
What?
A restaurant that's open for 106 years might want to rest on their laurels. They don't do that here. From the cleanliness of the place, what they're doing out in the main dining room now, that I was out there watching the guys polish the floor and doing everything, to the innovative new cuisines by Chef Andre and Chef
Chef
Ronnie did
Ronnie.
a good job.
They're always reinventing
Right.
themselves, but keeping that tradition.
They don't take it for granted.
Can't stop
you
eating
know?
this.
I'm going to try one of these.
Oh, no, we gotta do that.
Yeah, no, this looks spectacular. Too. These are panko breadcrumbs that it's been
Oh.
finished off with the panko breadcrumbs in the oven.
This was extraordinary when he was preparing it. Is it so good? Are you gonna try the, what wines? The red, right?
The red. Yes, the red, which is a combination of a Cabernet and Malbec.
It's a great pairing, Brian.
It really
And that's a great dish, Chef. I mean, it's spectacular.
And it's so creative.
Oh, man. But you know, the richness of it.
You gotta look outside the box at Joe's.
We're not your
Just,
average
the
Joes.
stone crab
it's
is
hard.
always gonna be there, but I know it's hard to order, but you order some of these dishes.
Madam Producer, are we saying goodbye here in this segment, or do we come back and say goodbye? Do we have to say goodbye to Joe's?
No.
We don't have to?
Oh, not yet.
Not yet? Oh, good.
Yeah.
We'll be back right after this while I eat this wonderful dish and drink these great wines from Joe Stone Crab at Miami Beach. This is spectacular.